Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got the 2022 430i Gran Coupe, or Gran Coupe, however you prefer your pronunciation. It is in the great looking Skyscraper gray, a color I believe first appeared on the M3, M4, just for this 2022 model year. So Skyscraper gray is making its way to other vehicles, including the 4 Series here, Gran Coupe. Well, some other ones. I can't remember what else it's on, but it's out there. So obviously it'll be on the i4 as well. We hope to have our first i4 video content probably sometime mid to late March. But Skyscraper Gray, pretty good. The 430i Gran Coupe, I think it's okay. It's definitely a departure from the previous gen Gran Coupe. It is larger, of course. I think taller, wider, longer as well. But Skyscraper Gray looks pretty damn good in the sun. So let's discuss the G26 chassis. So the 430i, it's powered by the inline 4-cylinder B48 single turbo engine with 255 horsepower and 295 torques. This one, 430i Gran Coupe, is lightly spec'd. And we're not going to spend a lot of time going over it because there's not much to talk about, really. So we got your chrome grills. I'm still not sold on how this kidney grill looks on the 4 Series. I'm not talking about the M4, but I'm talking about the regular 4 Series. I think it definitely looks better with the shadowline trim. Of course, it may vary by color as well, but that's just my opinion. So we got the standard front fascia, no M Sport package. Working our way around, so we've got the standard 18-inch style 853 wheels. I think it's an okay design, but you definitely get a lot of tire with the 18-inch wheels as well. Got our air breather slash hockey stick, which I think made its debut on the pre-LCL version of the current gen 7 series, which again goes out of production very soon. We've got our new look and basically a throwback door handle back to the days of the E36 3 Series and the E31 8 Series, and of course now also on the 2 Series Coupe. We've got the hatchback as well, so that function is retained from the previous generation. Badging in chrome. Then here's Skyscraper out of direct sunlight. I think it's probably going to be one of the more popular colors across the lineup. So we got a lot of demand for Skyscraper in the M4. Got another one of those eventually coming in. But let's take a look at the inside and discuss the limited options and features on this particular 430. So we got our frameless doors, you know, what you find on the Coupe, because this is a Gran Coupe. We've got our black interiors and black perforated Sensitech. The seats are actually, I think, fairly comfortable. So again, no bolster adjustment. You do have lumbar support, at least on the driver's side. Manual crumb catcher as well. All right, so on the inside, we got our familiar live cockpit, along with our iDrive 7. Now, parking assistance package is not on this particular example, so it's basically really bare bones. You can also see that the touchscreen has been deleted. It was one of those builds in the November timeframe, which had these deleted from a variety of vehicles. So it gained the power seats back, but it lost the touchscreen. So eventually we'll have some 4 Series Gran Coupes on the channel with everything on it. Just hasn't happened yet, at least for us. You got your standard cruise control as well. No heated steering wheel, but you do get heated seats. All right, so let's talk pricing and options on this one. So starting price for the 430 Gran Coupe, $45,200. The Skyscraper Gray metallic paint, another $550. Sensitech is included. Convenience package, $400. Do not get any heads-up display. Also got the heated front seats for $500. And you save, because your touchscreen's delayed, another $500. So those heated seats are essentially free. So total MSRP, we've got one little accessory on there with the floor mats, $47,325. So it's not bad pricing. You get some decent features on here. So there's no Harman Kardon on this particular example. It's another $875. Can't recall if it is on the 430 Gran Coupe. I think it is. Our aluminum mesh trim as well, which I think is a nice touch. It's sporty feeling on the interior. All right, and that's about it. I mean, there's not much more to discuss. It's standard current BMW ergonomics as well as design for the cabin that's consistent across the 3 Series. All right, so let's talk about the back seat room. So there is sort of space for 3 rear passengers. So stepping on the inside, it's a little difficult to get in as a rear passenger, especially if you're in the opening is very tiny, as well as the headroom, while not perfect, it's probably doable for most people. So I'm 5'11", head is barely touching the headliner, but it's not bad. The knee room is pretty good, as you can see here. This is where I sit, so basically a hand in terms of rear leg room. So it's not bad, and plus you got the practicality of the hatchback as well. So it's pretty good choice. Just the opening, the rear door, it's kind of silly. So a little bit longer wheelbase might have done the trick there. But the looks, I think, are fairly decent. So we've got some nice swooping lines of the roof line. Proportions, I think, are pretty good. Like the door handles. Very modern look to the car as well. So again, this is the basis of the i4. This is what your i4 is going to look like, without the tailpipes, of course. The accents on the exterior are going to be a little bit different. This is sort of like a high gloss black highlights here for the hockey stick. And sort of the rocker panels are reminiscent of race cars, giving a sort of ground effects type look. Not in high gloss black like it is on the M3, M4. It's sort of like a matte black. But that's about it for a quick tour around the Gran Coupe in Skyscraper Gray. And we'll see you at the next video.